Hello guys, we're going to learn today homophones. Today, Wednesday, we're going to see from page 79 to page 82, okay? So homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings, okay? You can hear them like the same, but they don't mean the same, okay? So we have here examples with a chart where it says that we have there. And what's the difference? Well, there it says that it's at that place. Like, look at there. Then we have there belonging to them. Like, their homework is finished. Then we have there, like they are. It's the contraction of they are. So they are working with language. Okay? So that's how we know the difference. Because you might be asking like, hi, how am I going to know what is this talking about? Or how can I know which one is using? Because you're going to listen to the rest of the sentence and you're going to know that if they say they are working with homework, you know that you're not using this one or this one, right? Because you're saying they're working with their homework. So that's how you notice the difference. Then we have here, my car is right there. That is their best work. They're all very excited. So here is telling us the difference between those three. Then we have two, and two. Two with double O. Two with double O, it's also or extra. Like when someone tells you, I miss you, and you're like, I miss you too. Okay, so you're telling that person that you miss that person too. También, igual. Okay, then we have two, TWO, the number two, we know that one. And then we have two, TO, all other uses. And we have the examples here. She wants to come too. Ella quiere venir también. She wants to come too. There are two doors. I want to go to the store. Can you see the difference? I want to go to the store. She wants to come too. And there are two doors. And then we have your and your. Your belonging to you, like your dog is barking at me. And we have your, that you are, the contraction of you are. So here, is this your paper? See how is it used? Is this your paper? You're one of the best singers I know. You're one of the best singers I know. Can you see? So we have those now. And it says, read the sentences and circle the word in parentheses that best completes the sentence. So you have three options and you need to decide which one is the best. So you need to read really carefully, okay? And please, if you don't get the sentence, like you don't know which one to use, check again the graph. The graph is going to help you complete it, okay? Now let's go to page 80. Where we're going to see homophones again. So it says, to use a correct homophone, you must know the context, like I was telling you. You need to hear the whole sentence. This means you have to look at the rest of the words in the sentence to figure out which homophone to use. Example, it is too hot today. That is incorrect, right? This sentence is wrong because two is a number. Based on the other words in the sentence, the word two will work best. Because remember that two is like saying also, like también. But it's also to say something like extra. Like, I am too happy to see you. Or I am too tired to go to work. Or like, I am too hungry that I could eat a cow. Okay, so cross out the homophones that are used incorrectly and write the correct word on the line. If the word is used correctly, write correct on the line, okay? So you need to read the sentence and you need to decide if the homophones that we just learned, okay, that are 6, 7, 8, okay, you have 8 options and 8 questions or 8 sentences. You need to read the homophone or the complete sentence with the homophone and decide if it's correct or not correct. If it's correct, you just need to write on the line correct. If it's incorrect, you're going to write the correct word on the line. So if you think that it's not, for example, number 1, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? If you don't think that this is the homophone that it should be, you're going to cross it or just leave it like that, but you're going to replace it for the correct word, okay, or the correct homophone. And that's it. Then we go to the self-assessment that it says which set of homophones is the hardest for you to remember, which one is the easiest to remember, and ranked the difficulty by writing 1, 2, and 3 in the chart. 1 is being the hardest and 3 being the easiest. So here, for example, if you think that there, and there for you like is the most difficult one, you're going to write 1. If you think that 2, 2, and 2 is the easiest one, you're going to write 3, for example, okay? And if you think that your is the like it's not so difficult but also it's not so easy, you're going to write 2. Okay? And that's it. And then you have write 1 strategy you can use to improve your understanding of the homophones you listed as the hardest to remember. So here you need to write a strategy, una estrategia that you would use to remember those, okay? I don't know, a tip, un consejo of how to learn them or how to remember them, okay? And that's it for today, Wednesday. We are, oh no, I'm crazy. No, we have 2 more pages. I teacher. Okay, then we have reflexive pronouns. We use reflexive pronouns to talk about actions that where the subject and the object are the same person, okay? We have a chart here where we have the singular, I, myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself. And then we have the plural, we, ourselves, you, yourselves, and they, themselves. Okay? So, okay, let's make this clear so you don't confuse. If you see here, we have you again here. Okay, so we have you in singular and you in plural. And why? Because in singular is tú, okay? But in plural you is usted, or I'm sorry, ustedes, okay? So here would be you, tú, tú mismo, and you, ustedes, ustedes mismos. That's why it's written differently if you pay attention, okay? So now we have the example that it says, I am going to buy myself a pair of shoes. Me voy a comprar a mí misma un par de zapatos. Okay, myself. The baseball team supported themselves throughout the game. The baseball team supported themselves throughout the game. Okay? El equipo de básquetbol se animaron o se, sí, ¿cómo se puede decir? Se apoyaron a ellos mismos durante el juego, okay? Ellos mismos. Can you see? So, cross out the object in the sentences below, then write a new sentence that replaces the object with a reflexive pronoun. Look at the example. We prepare for the trip to Ireland. We prepare ourselves for the trip to Ireland, okay? So first of all, we need to find the object in the sentences below. So we're going to do this together, okay? So it says number 1, Jamie bought Jamie a new art set. So it's the same person. Number 2, I am treating I to a special meal for my birthday. The students in Mr. Real's class were proud of the students in Mr. Real's class. Okay? Number 4, sometimes my pet snake buries my pet snake to stay warm. Okay? And number 5, instead of paying for a tour, you can drive you to save money. So you're going to replace those for a reflexive pronoun, okay? You have to decide which one is the best. And now let's go to page 82. We have more reflexive pronouns. It says many reflexive pronouns can act as either direct objects or indirect objects. Remember, a direct object is the thing the verb acts on. The indirect object is the person or thing that receives or is affected by the direct object. And we have the example here. Direct object, I always enjoy myself at the theater. Indirect object, she prepared herself a snack when she got home. So it says your turn. Choose a reflexive pronoun from the word bank to complete the sentences. So you have myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. You're going to use the best one in the sentence, okay? So you need to read the sentence before you choose, okay? And you need to check which one is the person. So please allow me to introduce. So it's talking about me. So which word from the word bank I would use for me? Number 2. She needs to give a break from all this work. We're talking about she. So which one would you use for she? Number 3. Did you teach how to play the violin? Did you, one person, you teach how to play the violin? Number 4. We are preparing for the trip next week. We. Which one is for we? Number 5. They got souvenirs to bring home with them. They. Okay, they got. They. 6. You can amuse with our selection of games. You in plural. Okay, number 6 is you in plural. Number 7. A starfish can grow a new leg if one is cut off. So we're talking about a starfish. Which one is for animals? Of the word bank. Check the word bank. Which one is for an animal or a thing? Number 7. He drives to work every morning. He. We're talking about he. Okay? And that's it for today, Wednesday. Whew. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.